So guys, with one visit of the table, the South African Ishmael is leading by 1-0 against the Ugandan Ian, racing to 15. And both of these players have given me by their sponsors $500. So I have $1,000 and they have permitted me to give it to whoever of the two will be winning the match. This is Ian's attempt for an equalizer. Ishmael is asking the officials to be observant. It looks like a very legal shot. Ian has sight of the last red. I ain't so certain he can see it in full, but if he gets rolling to the diagonal corner pocket bottom left, then he will be in business, the kind of business that would lead him into an equalizer. Left-handed he is, and right-handed is Ishmael. Seems he need to, by the way he's playing, looks like he's camping the white ball round the yellow just a little bit to have enough sight of the red. Goes for the bank, misses the bank, almost scratched. But it's one of those frames when it's scratching or not, looks like the end result would be the same. This kind of range, a player of Ishmael's level will be living off opportunities like this. He's one of the die-hard players of Africa. In fact, he calls himself the die-hard as a nickname. In terms of his achievements in the sport for the last 11 years, Ian has no right even having a match with him. But of course, Ian is one of those players with a very wonderful talent, most especially that very little left hand, which can give him chance, even try and take down a player of Ishmael's level. Frame number 2 is testament of that. Ishmael wants to recover. Port yellow, off cushion. Oh, that was so close. Has to pot white ball bounces off different cushions, move towards the bottom end of the table. Maybe he intended to play snooker. I'm not even certain he has snookered. I think he actually intended to play snooker. Ishmael is snookered. Will want to try and find the yellow by carving white ball around the black. It is a foul. I know Ishmael will be conceding the frame. He knows the frame is gone. With liberty to lift the cue ball off the bed of the table, Ian will be winning frame number 2, and it will be the Ugandans' equalizer. Ian 1, Ishmael 1. Rest 15 for $1,000 US. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Someone is asking when the main singles do start. They do start at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. By the way, at the venue, they are permitting us to have no sound in terms of music at the venue up to 10 p.m. So when it gets to 10 p.m., then loud music does start. So that's enough of the amount of time they are giving us. So this match is one of those view once kind of videos. Because of too loud music, if I do get a notification from YouTube after the stream is live, then I will be deleting it after this live stream. But at least with the opportunity for you guys to watch the action and watch it all live, as the giant South African Ishmael, not as giant as Ian in terms of body size. I'm speaking in terms of accolades won. The former African champion from 2014 was toward Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Eswatini, and everywhere in between, playing tournaments and matches, animal matches like this one, getting himself the name Die Hard because he can play all night long until he loses his last token if he is to lose. Here he is. I think he will want to put the yellow to the corner pocket bottom left, use the cue ball to open up the black, which is entangled so close to Ian's reds at the left end of the table. Could be top spin, white ball being played off the cushion at the bottom. Maybe he draws it backwards, play it into the reds with a lot of power. A shot he's played and opens up the black neatly, and unfortunately Ishmael gets himself snookered and he is in trouble. Could lose frame number 3 in similar circumstances like he lost frame number 2. A foul it is, advantage Ian. He's one of those Ugandan players who are the current crop of players that can make a genuine claim to being absolute members of the national team. Of late, Ian has just been part of the Roxbury team that did win the Uganda National Pole League. Of late, Ishmael has not been in total touch with his top form. He has played so many matches, Ishmael, against Ugandans. Some of them going as way back as 10 years ago when he did make a tour of Uganda, playing 7 money matches in Uganda, winning 6, losing only to Hazard, then a very hot Hazard in the year 2015. Ian will be taking the lead for the first time. If you can sit back to the corner pocket, top right, diagonally, shoots, targets, 2-1. Ian leads against Ishmael. Here comes Ishmael in what looks like could be an equalizing frame. If he were playing at his best, I want to ascertain that he will probably be leading by 3 frames to nil. At his very best, he was winning all those first 3 frames. Ian has been effective in utilizing misses and forced errors of Ishmael and stealing 2 of the first 3 frames. Ishmael will want to respond. Not a very good looking red frame. If he can put one ball, white ball is not certain for another. When he rolls the red, which is rightwards to the corner pocket top right, he may want white ball to be played into the second red. Better still make a simple roll and play the second red to the corner pocket at the top left end of the table. It has to be very simple roll with very little power but efficiently. It's what he is intending, it is what he's doing, it is what is making him probably win a second and probably equalize in the match. The natural movement of the white ball, if he plays the red ball to the corner pocket top left is at the bottom, the top end of the table. You may want to spin the cue ball rightwards off the cushion on the right, just like that. He misses the pot. He looks like someone who has been walking from his sleep to come and play match. He's a little bit rusty, Ishmael, and yes, he must avoid these unforced errors because he's playing a guy he has not played against before. But believe you me, Ian can really mean to be lethal. And yes, an effective snooker. Ian plays, daring Ishmael to foul, and foul only once, and for Ian make a clearance that will give him a 3-1 lead. Ishmael finds red off the cushion. I will not be calling that an effective shot. Still advantage Ian. Here comes Hemsworth Ian, as he is called by nickname. Still new to the African pool industry. I think it is only the third time that he's playing an international championship. First one was in Johannesburg, South Africa, 2023. Actually, it is the fourth. Second was the Grand Mchana 2024. Third was Timbuktu 2025 earlier this year. This one is the fourth. Actually, there was another one in between, still in Kenya, in Kisumu, in 2024. Last year, the championship that was won by the Tanzanian Saif Hamad. On the day, Ian was the losing player in the final, the only second international competition in which he has reached that level. The first one being the doubles category in the Holy Cup Championships mixed doubles category. In fact, when he was paired with Uganda's female counterpart, Rashida Motesi, they came second in the mixed doubles event to the South African pair of Williams and Williams, all from the same family. It was brother and sister. For this one, he's just about to extend his lead, making 3 pickings, easy pickings from 3 careless misses by Ishmael. Ishmael 1, rest to 15, 1,000 US dollars. I want to suggest that finally Ishmael is getting to win a frame. He has got a very good pattern. Of late, his form has not been good, and that has been testament, at least for 3 of the first 4 matches of this match. However, frame number 5 seems to be a recovery frame for Ishmael, wanting to put yellow to the corner pocket top left, white ball being played into the red close to the yellow. That is quite natural. Black maybe to the center pocket on the right, off the red should be his pattern to the victory. Maybe play the white ball further rightwards to try and put black to the one of the leftwards pockets. He's going for the center pocket. Oh no, yet again. Come on, Ishmael. I have to confess that I have never ever seen Ish play this poorly. 4 frames in a row, 4 straight unforced errors. I cannot believe my eyes. I can't believe that this is Ish playing this poorly. And the left-handed Ian has played the white ball a little bit out of position. He has chance to recover. Another red is portable to the center pocket on the left. White ball played into another red, playing it further towards the corner pocket top left. Another backspin will do to grant himself better white to put 2 of the 3 red would be left reds on the table to the center pocket on the right. Ian normally knows one way how to play. Go for the frame, play by attack. The table is welcoming for an attack-minded player. But once he seems to want to play snooker, play safety, just stop the red, close the white a little bit, hide the white ball behind the red, and snooker Ishmael. But should Ishmael find the yellow off the cushion, which is quite likely given the position, Ian will be in danger again. He's heavily poised to find the yellow. Looks like a foul. Miss from the first attempt and finds the yellow of 2 cushions. I wouldn't say that I am certain that the shot is effective, though what is certain is that he has not at least fouled. Ian has proper angle to put red is looking up to the center pocket and right, white ball moving towards the bottom end of the table, moving back into position where he can put the last red on the pool table and put it quite easily. It has to be backspin because he will want to put both red and back to the corner pocket, top right. Beautiful, though he's giving himself an angle with a relatively simple level of difficulty. That's the kind of range he cannot miss and wins a 4th all in a row. Ian 4, Ishmael 1, race to 15, $1,000 US. Yes, the bad news I may have to give you for those who are watching from the Great Rainbow Nation of South Africa is that if Ian gets to win this match, which could be the case, it will be the second South African who will be defeating in as many days, because yesterday Hila Mazambani was his victim. 11 frames to 6. It was played at just around the same time as now. I did not do the live streaming because the music being played was even louder, and I thought that even when I would apply a noise filtering microphone, it will not filter that music enough. Trying to defeat two Mzansi people in as many days is Ian, who leads now by 5 frames to 1 against Ishmael, who breaks frame number 7, and unfortunately he looks to have broken dry. By the way, the table that is neighboring this one, Jerry is training as if he's trying to pass a message to Ian that should you win the match, I will be available. I'm not so certain that should Ian win. It's still a big if, by the way, still an if. And then maybe Jerry will be awaiting him. Actually, Jerry was more than willing to play against any Ugandan, any player in this competition with a Ugandan passport. He told all of them, but none of them was willing to play, at least today or tonight, for reasons like fatigue and having to participate in the main event, which brought them to Tanzania in the first place tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I repeat, Jerry is more than willing to play against any Ugandan in the competition, and today. Ian going for a 6th, using that very lethal left hand. He's one of the best left-handers in the business on the African continent in terms of players who can use the left hand so well. And his positional play of the cue ball can really mean to be good. That is how he has won what? I think it is 3 comps this year, all in Uganda. In one of them, he defeated the guest hosts in the final by 9 frames to 7 at a place that was called the Irish Bar in the town of Entebbe in Uganda. Now he's a good more than about 2,000 kilometers far away from Irish, and it is trying to do exactly what he did at Irish now, on 2 yellows on the table, both easily portable, I would say, respective center pockets on the right and left of the screen respectively, which if he does, will probably be in business, trying to win a 6th out of the first 7 frames. Using the cue ball well to move the white ball a little away from the yellow, little backspin, good position of play, perfection and consistency at its brilliant best. The guy who belongs to Roxbury Pro Club does lead against the South African who belongs to the South African team, the Ghost Nation, by 6 frames to 1 in a race to 15.
Sawa baba yangu.
In the meantime, whatever Ian is touching is turning into gold. Whenever Ishmael is breaking, he doesn't pot. When he pots, he tries to go for the finish. When he tries to go for the finish, it doesn't come through. And Ian has always come back pouncing and pouncing and pouncing. Can't believe that the only frame that Ishmael has won out of 9 was the very first in the match, which he won with 1 visit of the table, if I'm not mistaken. It was by green apple. Since then, it has been Ian after Ian after Ian, winning 8 out of 8, to the effect that now the score is 8 frames to 1 in Ian's favor. Again, Ian breaks. Again, he gets to make a ball. One of those days when you are playing well, but also you are so fortunate. Clearly, you should be going for the reds. Yellows are tempting because of that yellow ball at the corner pocket top right, which is backed at the pocket in front of a red. But outside that one, there are 2 dead yellow balls at the bottom right end of the table. He goes for the tempting reds, Ian, and for once he gets himself snookered. Like it has been happening so many times in the match, when Ian is in trouble, he gets himself out of that trouble. This time he has done it even better, getting snookered, finding a ball that is not anywhere near a pocket off the cushion and getting to put it to the center pocket. And they want to play combination shots now. Pot to the corner pocket top left, white ball opening up the corner pocket top right. The pot was on. The combination not really. For now, it is advantage Ishmael. And even Ian, having played so well, he has been playing top class pool in this match. For once, he is in trouble. And gets to play some kind of defense to make it hard, if not impossible, for Ishmael to pot the yellow ball pot at the corner pocket when that time does come. I know that what is in Ian's mind, because he's a very skillful player. He knows how to use the cue ball when he's playing, and I believe those who are watching him for the first time, you have witnessed exactly that. In his mind is if he's shown any chance to play the red ball which is in space, play combination shot is the white ball to open up the corner pocket, which has red ball packed right behind yellow. How the only ball that now he can see is that dead red, and more likely than not, it could be a foul. The tempting recovery shot from this kind of snooker by Ishmael for Ian is to play the red in space off the cushion top end of the table. The shot is trying to play. Even when he pots, it will not be a good shot. He does find the red. He will not be potting. At least he does not foul. And yes, Ishmael finally gets to open up the pocket at the top right using his cue ball, and probably will be getting to take Ian down in one other frame in the first set of 10. This one should be Ishmael's victory of his second frame out of 10. Oh, you want the bike? Ah, not now. What is it? Yes,
Asante baba yangu. Asante baba yangu, asante baba yangu boy. Okay, boy. Yeah. Asante baba yangu. Mbaye boy, mbaye boy. It's okay, boy, it's okay. Sawa boy. Wae chapa aende nyumbani. Come on, it's done like this. Come on, it's done like this. Come on,
Mazima.
Come on, boy. Come on, man. Come on, boy. Buy it, chape, man.